Your old mate Daryl. We're on the beach at Withernsea. Me and Toby. There he is. Doesn't he fly? A little brown and white flyer. I don't know how long it'll be before I start losing signal and it starts lagging, because I'm down here on the beach itself. You know the cliff I walk along? That's there. So that gives you some idea where I am. There he goes. A little brown and white bomber. Somebody wants to play. I know what he wants and he can wait. He's after a treat. Oi! So I'm getting my legs knit. This way. Here. Now sit. Stay. 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 Toby. Stay. I am critical monarch. What is the meaning of life? What you tell me. Here, sit. You're not going to get otherwise. To be happy. To have a dog. To walk on this beach. Have a full stomach. How about mastering video editing? Hi, Livy. Well, but that's what makes me happy. That's what my life means. I've got the PhD, I've got the masters, I've got the degree, I have a nice car, I have a nice home, and now I've retired. So I guess I've done it all. Why video editing? Because quite often when I'm out walking, I do videos, not just going live like this, oi, but actually making videos. The other week I walked from Headon into Hull and back, about a 10-mile round trip, something like that. And I thought, why don't I edit the video? So I've been trying to learn video editing. Finally I've cracked it, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what I've got. I'm well on the way now to making a decent video. I'm happy with that. It's another skill I've learned. Well, I'm not sure how far I'm going to walk down here. I do know the tide will be coming in soon. There he is, up there somewhere. At least he now knows what is up there. So I'm quite happy with this. Here he comes. My degree was in economics and I was a business and business studies and economics teacher. My master's was in history, and my doctorate was like a mishmash between history, economics and sociology. But I've been retired now for a long time. Yeah, that's fair enough, Russell. That's fair enough. Absolutely beautiful, that Yorkshire sky, isn't it? We call Yorkshire God's own. God's own country. What are you doing? So we're going to go down here a bit more and then we'll turn round. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Maxonian. Hypocritical monarch. Why did Britain lose the world reserve currency? That was a gold standard up to about the 1930s. Lots of reasons. We gave up gold, which was a mistake, which many said was a mistake at that time. It caused a lot of bankruptcies in the UK. But then that in itself was a response to the Wall Street crash and the commotion which followed that. Come the war, it would have been impossible for the UK to rely on just the gold standard. We had to borrow very, very, very heavily from the United States. So the chances of going back to gold were very slim. At Bretton Woods in 1945, the victorious powers of World War II agreed that the dollar would be the new world reserve currency rather than sterling and gold. Well, there's Toby anyway. Let's have a look. There he is. I think we get to the end of this, well, we get to this new next sizable cliff, and I'm going to turn round. Hi, Sumic. Oil was a commodity that sort of replaced gold. No, it didn't. It was America's economic output that replaced gold to be fought by the war. Toby! Yeah, I think this is where we're going to turn round. Yeah. What have I got for you? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Right, now sit. There's a good boy. Sit. And what have I got for you? I've got a treat. Yeah. Now let's go a little bit further, and then we can turn around and make our way back. Yeah, but there is, Dave. Don't forget, I'm actually on the beach rather than up there. But I'm going to turn around in a moment. I didn't know how good or how bad the reception would be down here, and I thought it'll be good to give it a bit of a try. But I'm going to turn around in about 2 minutes, if that. And then we'll make our way back. But yeah, there's your cliff. That's it from down here. Anyway, I think we're going to turn back. Well, Dave, I had to do. Absolutely amazing. $16 and I've got more to edit, so I'm going to end up with something about 30, maybe 40 minutes long. So I need to go through it again. Looks like we lost everybody, Dave. Now I know somebody who could scarper up that, but I know I couldn't. Toby. Toby, yeah. Well, we've done 3.12 miles. Here, Toby! 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 Come on! I thought I might have been able to climb it, but it isn't going to happen. Come on, Toby. Bloody hell. He's gone. Come on, Toby. Toby. Come on, down. Come on. Blooming heck, he got up there. But he can do it. I can't. But he's a really good boy because he did come back. Good boy because he did come back. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Mactonian. Well, that is very true, I do. Thanks a lot. That is really good of you. Really appreciate that. Well, I won't be trying that for a while, I can promise you. Before I try and climb the cliff, I would have to be desperate. Just look at him go. Toby! There he is. Toby! Yeah! Do you want a treat? Would you like to have a treat? Sit down, good boy. Now sit and stay. 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 There you go. Good boy. When is high tide? Oh God, I don't know. I think it's probably about 9 o'clock. About 8 o'clock, something like that. It's coming in now. To get to the steps and back on the cliff, back on the promenade. So I'm not too concerned. But the tide is... He's brilliant. Neil is absolutely brilliant. He's a lovely little dog. He's a pleasure. He wants to be part of your life. There he is. You're a very good boy, Toby. Everyone's saying you're a good boy. Come on. Yeah, where we got to get to, if we look down there, that's where we've got to go. You can see the staves. So we've got about a quarter of a mile or something like that. Does he sleep when he gets home? Depends. He likes to play with his ball for an hour. He'll have to throw his ball across the living room and he'll get it, bring it me back. And if I'm doing something and I don't throw the ball, he starts nipping me and pawing me and until I play. He'll have about an hour at that. And they'll go and cuddle up to his mother and go to sleep. He's got a lot of energy. He's absolutely fantastic. Up to a couple of weeks ago, I was worried about having him on the cliff. I thought, what happens if he falls down or something like that? The tide's coming in, I can't get down to him. And I were really concerned. But not now. I were concerned if he went too far from me. But no. He's absolutely fine. Toby! There he is, little man. Come on! Toby! Oi! There's weaver fish and all sorts down there, so come on. It's found a dead fish. Come on. Come on. Right. He's found a dead fish and he was rubbing himself up against it. Come on. You're gonna stink me. He's gonna stink the house out. Yeah, it's a lovely walk this evening on the beach. We'll be doing it again, me and Toby, on this part. Especially when the night's drawing and the mornings get light later on. See, we're getting close now. How far have we gone? Well, we're done. This is coming out tonight. We're 1.8 mile or something like that. So I'm quite happy with that. By the time we get up to the towers, it's going to be, I don't know, 2.5. And then we'll go up to the top, walk round and come back. That'll be my 6th mile. As I said, I didn't do anything this morning. I thought if I don't spend the time that I need to spend, I'm never going to get where I need. On that video editing, I'm never going to be able to do it. Anyway, the good thing is, I think I've cracked it. There's lots of little things I need to do, but the main thing, downloading it, cutting chunks out that I don't need, you know, I've got there. I can do it. I'm going to have to sort out titles. Well, that's one of it. That's fine, completely fine. Well, this bit here, I've often showed you that. You know, where the fence is collapsed due to the erosion. There you go. Yeah, no, I think you're right there, Neil. They're not daft, and they know who's good to them. Yeah, thanks, Neil. It's a lovely walk. Living here is a real privilege. You know, in so many ways. If I had the choice of living here anywhere else, I'd always live here. I mean, this is what I do. I've retired, and you know, it's funny because all my time is my own. You know, I'm not getting stressed out before I get into work because of the traffic. I'm not getting out when I finish work. I'm not getting stressed out at home because I've loads and loads of homework to do. Nah, I get stressed out because I've nothing to do. Hence I'm learning video editing. No, but seriously, I absolutely love it here. I have a lovely bungalow. It's not massive, but there's only me and the Duchess. It's got 2 bedrooms, living room, bathroom and a kitchen. Front and back garden. Not huge, but it's cheap. You're talking £80 odd a month, gas and electric. And we have £800 in credit with our energy supplier. Just, you know, when you think of that, you know, so yeah, my life is good. Before I retired, I used to worry. It turns out I've nothing to worry about. Now I've got all these kids here. I'm not going to show the kids. You know, and we have a name for men who go videoing children, and I'm certainly not one of those. So I'll turn my camera away and watch Toby. You can probably hear the kids. Good evening.
Right.
You enjoying yourselves?
Trying.
Yeah, I'm not videoing them, don't worry. So what are you then?
Football club, Withernsea.
All right.
The 13s.
Right, so you're taking them a walk on the beach and what have you. And
Just get them fit, basically.
yeah, good idea. Go on, mate. No, it's going on YouTube.
Oh, it's live on YouTube.
Yeah, you're not going on it.
No.
It's something I don't do, but yeah.
I'll subscribe.
Anyhow, hey, enjoy yourselves, you lot. Anyway, have a good one. So it's Withernsea Football Club. Hiya, I'm doing fine, Nick, and how are you? Wow, features coins, excellent. Rosalinda, hiya. Features coins, hiya. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Nick. And the little fella's on here, he's doing fine as well. We're all doing fine. Load of kids back there, Withernsea Football Club. Come on, up here. So we're all doing fine. How are you tonight, anyhow? Another Jack Russell coming down the steps. Come on, oi. That bloke's got to get his dog down. And he's struggling with the kid's bike. Ah, cheers for that, Mick. Nick, thank you very much. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're on board tonight. There's your fella. Tell you, when I get round to it, we're going to do that walk. I'll bury into Eaton Park, or Eaton Park up to Bury. And as I was saying before, the good thing is, I have a pretty good idea now how to edit. I was struggling before, couldn't do it, but now I've more or less worked it out. So we'll get some decent, we'll go live, but we'll get some video as well. Well, I've done almost 4 miles today. 1 mile this morning and 3 miles now. Yeah, no, fine. That's fine, Nick. I will let you know. I will DM you. It's just finding the time. It's just finding the time to do it from here to get over to Eaton Park or Bury. It's certainly a journey. We're looking about 120, 130 miles. So it's good when we do it. It's not going to be any small feat. I'm fine with us doing it together and including you on the video if you want. That will be something for people to see, wouldn't it? Yeah, sure, Nick. Hiya, mate. All right, Nick. There you go. That's me. That's better. I wonder why we weren't going to do it. Well, we normally walk up there, don't we? And tonight we're down here. It hasn't been too bad, has it? I know I've lost transmission a couple of times. It's been lagging a bit. But I've known it lag up there as well. Hey, we've 18 people with us. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. You're more than welcome to join me on this wonderful evening's walk in Withernsea, East Yorkshire. For those who don't know, we're about 20 miles east of Hull on the North Sea coast. If you enjoy the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Tell me what you like about the video. Tell me what you don't like about it. Tell me how you think I could improve it. In fact, tell me anything. As long as it's clean, as long as it's decent. I don't put stuff out for kids, but you just don't know who's watching, so we have to be careful that there might be kids somewhere watching. I do know my son and my grandkids watch me now and again, so we have to be a little bit careful. So we have to watch language and things like that. My grandkids, one's 8, 9, she's now 9, what am I talking? No, 8, and one's coming up to 5. So we have to be a little careful. But other than that, we chat about all sorts of things. You can see it's definitely beginning to come in, the tide now, look. But we're okay. We are absolutely fine. Come on, Tobes. Toby certainly enjoyed being off the lead. Well, we've just done over 4 mile, 4.17 mile. Anything over 6 mile today will be fine. Tomorrow I'm back to my normal service, 12 mile plus. Oh, another good thing as well. I weighed myself this morning and I'm 168 and 3/4, no, 168 and a half pound. On Monday I'd gone up to 170 pound from 169 and a half. I were a bit worried. This morning 168 and a half. So I've almost reached my first, my first challenge. Get down to 12 stone. My BMI will be what it should be at 11 stone 10 pound. So that's the next challenge, and the one after is to get down to 11 stone 7. And then I'll still keep up my walks in the evening. In the morning I'll cut them back a bit. You know, Christopher, I don't really care who's who or what's what. The other week I went to Grimsby. It's grim. They don't call it Grimsby for nothing. It was really, really grim. In lots and lots of gardens there was old mattresses, settees, broken up cars, junk, broken windows, and people were living in those houses. And you know what? All of them, they were flying the flag of St. George. All of them, either that or the Union Jack. Now, they choose to live in squalor. That's their own choice. If they want to live like that, that's fine. But we were so proud of the Union Jacks, and we were so proud of the flag of St. George. They don't want immigrants, dirty, smelly immigrants, wherever them immigrants are from. I don't want to get political on this, but they were quite happy living in their squalor. I lived in India, and I did see squalor. Evening. He is, yes. You got 2 of them, have you? Huh. Give a bird. That bird's bigger than its parents. Well, I can't think why. Anyway, enjoy your tea. Thanks, Al. Oh, hey, Shino, thanks a lot. Yeah, and I was saying about that place, it's called Nunthorpe. And I was telling you about it, and them people will no doubt blame immigrants and people from Asia and other places, Africa, for their squalor. But nobody makes them live like that. That is their own choice. You know, they could clean that estate up. The houses are nice. They're like 1930s, you know, between the wars. You know, good, sturdy housing stock. It's a council estate. But they choose that way of life. Well, you know where we are now, guys. 7:15. And I'm going to get another 3 or 4 mile in. You're just going to have to excuse me, I'm here for a moment. I'm just going to turn this thing off, but I will be back. Sorry about that, but I was dying for a wee. And I certainly don't want to be taking pictures in a men's toilet. There are men who do things like that, but I'm not one. Yeah, it's brilliant, is Toby. He's a real good friend. I wouldn't change him. Well, it's certainly quiet tonight in Withernsea. See that lady around a few times. Evening. You okay? Hi allotted. How are you tonight? Well, we're going to walk across the road where the sea is, and we will see the sea coming in. Yeah, it is. It's a lovely place to live, allotted. It is very nice. People are nice. It's clean, it's tidy. People are chilled out. You know, it's a good place to be. It's called Withernsea. Yeah, birdie. We know birdies, don't we? We'll go on the other side and take a picture of it. There you go. Our sign. What I'm going to do with that, I'm going to use that picture as the icon of tonight's video. Come on, Tobes. Can't let you off here. Well, I could, but I'd rather not. Yeah, it's a good place to be. It really is. Whereabouts do you live, allotted? This place, we're about 20 miles east of Hull. You get through Hull on the A63, take the 1033 and you'll end up here. We're about 80 miles or so from Leeds. about 70 miles from me, 75 miles. 100 miles from Manchester, and about 135 miles from Liverpool. If you're in London, we're probably about 180 miles from London. Well, we're up to 11. Ah, you're in Wales. It is a drive, yes. It is a big drive. Whereabouts in Wales are you? I did my teacher training at Colwyn Bay many years ago. And that's a beautiful place. Tobes. All right. It would be one long drive. Probably about 350 miles, maybe 400 to get here then. It's a long way to come. Given the choice, if I was you living near Cardiff, given the choice of coming up here or going on the Gower Peninsula, I know which I would take. I could do without the long drive. Well, it's funny you say that, because when I was in Colwyn Bay, I don't think there was any Welsh speakers there, and that was in North Wales. They're mainly Scousers and people from Manchester. Who's walking who here, Sean? Well, we have turns. There he is, look. He likes to stop, have a good sniff, who's been there before him, and then we walk a bit further, and then we stop and have another sniff, and that's how he goes. Hi, Thomas. Well, yeah, I guess so, allotted. I guess so. I mean, Scotland has much more of its own identity than Wales has, unfortunately. Mind you, I can remember in the 70s there were a lot of issues about English people buying weekend bungalows and weekend cottages and things in parts of Wales, and they were burning them down and what have you. So things change, don't they? That's what remains from last night when the heavens opened up. Just look at it now. Yeah, I get that allotted, yeah. Yes. They've not really come under the influence of the English in quite the same way as what people, you know, the main body of Wales, in the east of Wales, you know, areas bordering Shropshire, or even in Cardiff and places in Swansea, where in the Industrial Revolution a lot of English people settled there, you know, and they were building the docks, the steelworks in Port Talbot. You know, them places just hoovered up labour, didn't they? Right. I remember it, Dave. but I didn't know. I couldn't remember who it was. But I can certainly remember it happening. Be about 1973, 74. And I remember at the time I didn't really have a lot of sympathy. I thought, you know, for those who were having their houses burnt down, I didn't have that much sympathy. I was living in a really crap place in Birmingham, and we were struggling to pay our rent. Me and my girlfriend at that time. Come on, you know him? You know him? Yeah, you go and play football a lot. Have a good game, won't you? Hope you win. Hope you and your team win the match anyhow. Enjoy. Yeah, talk to you tomorrow anyhow, mate. Well, it's been a good night so far, hasn't it, Dave? At least I now know we can do that part of the beach, which, to be honest, I didn't know. I knew it'd be a bit difficult, but I didn't know it'd be possible or not. Well, it is possible, although we get a lot of lagging. The two Jack Russells. Hiya, folk. Hiya. They put the fear of God into him when he were a puppy. I know. Yeah. Well, I remember when he was a puppy, and I saw you with the two dogs on Queen Street.
How old is it too?
No, it's one.
Is it, yeah?
We'd only just got him, and we put the fear of God into him. Nah, they're fine. Yeah.
Well, there's no rushes there.
No. Well, does everybody want a treat? For tonight? Well, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't that right. 1965.
Where's the other two? There they are.
Behave. Good dog.
I'll give them you to give to them.
Go on, get him. Good dog.
Well, we'll be...
Good dog. But, £6 grand. That's not bad, though, is it? Oh, look at that, him a bit closer. It's this little fucker that's been great. When you come in, they're not to be trusted.
I know.
Oh, did you? No, they missed what they're doing to you. What they're doing to you, mister. You shouldn't say.
I know. Hi, Breda. I know. They make me laugh though because they attack each other, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Should have been saying.
Yeah, red and the sound.
They like characters.
You're not in a rush with them.
Yeah. Anyhow, we're carrying on, so see you folk later. Them two little Jack Russells. First time Toby ever saw him, they frightened him. Really scared him. Now he's not bothered. That's better. Well, on that video I've actually got what do you call it? Hull Kingston Rovers ground. So when I've got it done, I'll let people know and they can go and have a look at it. I'll also put a note, I'll also put a post a note as well to let people know it's there. So I've got about 20 minutes of it, but I want to get some more. I've a load more to put on it. I'm aiming to have about between 20 and 30 minutes. Good evening. Come on, you. Well, we've been on here for nearly an hour. What? Hull Kingston Rovers, there at New Craven Park. Right. I didn't know its name. But when I walked past it last week, I thought of you, Dave. I thought you're a rugby fan. And I said, my mate Dave, I've actually given you a call out on that. I never actually knew where it was. I knew I've seen directions for it and stuff. And road signs and things like that, but I didn't know. Yep, we are actually. Tomo, we're at the south end of the prom. You're quite right. You obviously know Withernsea. You just earned 20 points. Oh. Hiya, you're right. Dogs, who'd have them? Oh God. You're playing there but you can't get tickets. That's not good, is it? There's my little friend at the back there. The dog powered by Duracell. Evening. There he is. Powered by Duracell, that little one. Hi John, what's it like in California at the moment? We're 7 PM here in the UK. I'm on the east coast of the UK, a place called Withernsea in Yorkshire. We're 20 miles from the city of Hull. Right, look at this. Well, we got 14 people who are with us. Those who are new, I'd just like to say welcome. It's good to have you on board. If you're enjoying the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. So you can see here the tide is definitely coming in. No, you can forget it, mate. We ain't doing it as much as you want to. You won't be able to save yourself, let alone save me. Wow, that sounds brilliant, John. Near LA, in California, John Steinbeck country. One of the places I'd love to visit, the Salinas Valley. Look at that. You get real waves where you are on the Californian coast, don't you? Real waves we can go surfing on. Hey, you're not? No. I'm going to have to take him away from me because he is worrying me. He wants to go down and see the sea. Just look at that. I've never really seen it like that before. I've often seen it come in, but not with as much froth as that. Just look at that. It's amazing. You know, that is my picture for tonight, I think. That's amazing. I've never seen it like that. Yeah, you're right there, John. You are right. I know I'm very fortunate to be living here. This place is absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen it quite like that before though. It's amazing that. You know, John, we have it all here. We've got countryside, we've got some of the, it's a bit like your Salinas Valley in some ways. The ground is rich. And we get 2 crops, we get 3 crops a year. We get a winter crop, a spring crop, and an autumn crop. It's all sediment from the glaciers in the ice age. It's what the glaciers left. And we've got the sea as well. It's just one part of the UK which has everything going for it, literally everything. These are some of the houses. Yeah, we've done 5.39 miles today. Well, I've done about 7 miles when I get home, which is good. I normally do about 12, 13, sometimes a bit more. Usually about 15 if I'm honest. But this morning I decided I was going to learn how to edit videos. I'm not quite there, but I can do it. But I do need to polish it up now. And once I've done that, I'll be able to post some really good videos. So it won't just have me go live, but we'll have videos as well. You know, which I'll be able to do a voiceover on. Be able to watch the video, take notes, chop it, cut it, splice it, make it into something, and then explain it, talk about it. So we'll have us go live. probably a weekly video as well for about 40 minutes. There's a guy who I follow on YouTube. It's called John Rogers, and he does pretty much what I do, but he lives in the south of England. His videos are just amazing, really. I like John Rogers' videos. You know, he'll read up on things. He knows all about the rivers in London. He knows all about London's edgelands. Lots of paths and things like that. And he's a lot better at it than I am, but then he's got a lot more experience than me as well. He is a geographer. So I suppose, I mean, give me time. And that's what I'm aiming to be. If you get a chance, just look up John Rogers. Just look at his videos and see what you think. That's basically what I'm aiming at. His stuff is very professional. I mean, I'm just a novice yet. I try and do stuff like for friends, family when they want to watch it, and so on. Last night, my old Duchess was watching us. Now that surprised me. She actually liked it, but then she said to me, you speak too close to the microphone and your voice is muffled. So at least I know my microphone works. Yeah. This is a good bit of Withernsea. What are you doing? No, we're not. We're not, no. He wants to go up on the beach. The beach is right up there, the beach where we go. You don't get many people up there. Very, very few fishermen. So I know he's safe. One of the other dog walkers, her dog, had some bait, what he thought was bait, but it was a catch for a fish hook, and it ripped the dog's stomach out. Massive rip in the stomach. The vet sorted it out. It cost £3,000. That's right, Tomo, that is right, Turner Avenue. I've just come off Turner Avenue. Where am I now? I'm on Holland Road. Winston Churchill the Greatest. Where is this? A place called Withernsea on the East Yorkshire coast. How much would it cost you to buy a house in Withernsea? Depends what you want. Maybe one of these, something like that, probably about 180, 190,000, might be 200. There's no cheap property anymore around here. When we bought our bungalow, and that was in 2015, we got it for 73,000. Now it's smaller than those bungalows. It was a lot smaller than that, and it's semi-detached. If we were to sell it, I think we'd probably get round about 130. Now when you think of it, before we moved to Withernsea, we lived in West Yorkshire, and at the time bungalows similar to what we have, the cost is about 170. So what they cost there now, I don't know, 260, 270 perhaps. But then if you want a terrace house, you could be paying anything from like 110 up to maybe 170, 180. There's not many like bargains to be had anymore. We were still living in West Yorkshire and we wanted a holiday cottage. Somewhere to go at weekends, somewhere near the sea. Hi Forsaken Fan, how are you? Hi Tomo, where am I now? God Tomo, where am I? I've purposely not given you the name. Hi Camp. Hi Forsaken Fan. How's everyone doing tonight? It's a lovely evening though, isn't it? So it's 1919, 20 past. I think one of these houses would probably cost you anywhere between 190 and say 220, maybe a bit more. Oh, thank you very much, Cam. Salutations to me. Is this the moment of British live stream? Well, I am British. I live in the UK and I am live streaming. So I guess you could say, yeah. Well, we're almost back to where we got that beautiful view of the waves. You know, I've never seen the sea like that before. I've often seen the sea coming in, but I've never seen that before. I think it's a good idea of mine starting off at the cliff, walking back while it's still light, and then coming up here rather than chancing it when it's still dark. been at the other end. Well, we've just done over 6 miles. So by the time I get home, it should be 7 miles. So 1 mile this morning and 6 miles tonight. I'm mastering video editing. I think that has been a fantastic day. That's been a real productive day. See, the thing is, when I take Toby out in the morning, we go out about 9, half 9. We're getting back at half 12, 1 o'clock. Then we're back out again at half 5 for a couple of hours. I'm really struggling for time to do all what I've got to do. There you go. There's that amazing view again. Yeah, thanks for that, Cam. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I do enjoy the video stream. I enjoy talking to people like you. Good evening. And I enjoy doing what I do. Toby enjoys it. Just look at that. It's just amazing, isn't it? You couldn't make that up. Come on, we're not going down there, no. You can see the tide's coming in with some force now, isn't it? No worry, mate, no worry. Oi! Can you walk on the other side of me? Having that. That's it, East Yorkshire. That's right, Winston Churchill. Withernsea, and we're in East Yorkshire. Right, this bloke's coming down again. He's running, so what I'm going to do is get out of his way. Toby gets freaked out when people start running, so if I get out of his way. Oh, it's there. Well, I wish I'd known you were going to do that. I just stopped where I were. Another one. All right. That's a learning point there with Toby. I'm going to have to train him. Training with motorbikes. He used to go mad at motorbikes. Now he don't bother about them. We've had other issues and we've dealt with it, so I'm going to have to deal with this one now. See, it's getting dark now. Oh dear. Daft little dogs. Come on. Two daft little dogs, yeah. It'd be nice if we'd have still had Charlie and we could take both of you out together, wouldn't it? Well, it's 19:27 by my watch. And we've done 6.29 miles. And as I was saying before, I'm pretty happy with me. My weight has come down to 168.5 pounds. So I'm touching the 168. Not quite there, but I'm touching it. I've lost almost 2 stone, 28 pounds since June the 20th. Little dog down there playing. Hiya. Come on, Tobes. He's certainly a good little boy, isn't he? Hiya. Should listen to her music or something on her earbuds. But normally she walks people's dogs. I always say hello to her. Well, we're at the lifeboat station once again. Seems to be a pretty big dog, that. I think it's been sorted out. Well, there's 2 people out after it anyway. As long as he doesn't come down here after him. Well, I think we're still struggling what to do with the dog. Trouble is, people get dogs. Everybody wants a nice furry dog, a nice playful puppy. But then you to train the puppy has to learn, and you've got to teach that little dog. And a lot of people, they don't know what they're doing. Some haven't got time. You can work all day, and it's a chore. Let's walk around here.
But we score about 50 every day. He said, so far we've never got less than 40 now. Jesus.
That's right, Thomas. That's right. That's where we are now. Did you go to the blue light weekend? I took me and my wife, we both came, but she's disabled and she was on a scooter and we just couldn't move. It was really, really hard work. Really hard work. The place was absolutely crammed with people. I've never seen as many people in Withernsea as what we did on that blue light weekend. We came on the Saturday and on the Sunday we were away on holiday for a week. We went to Skegness with one of my sons and his family. But yeah, they've really excelled themselves on that blue light. The first one they had, it was all right, but it was something and nothing. But now it's really grown. It's really evolved into something, hasn't it? It's amazing. I mean, you can't really praise the people enough, can you? Them what spent the time to build it up. You can't give them enough praise. I mean, that'll just grow and grow. It will become an established East Yorkshire event now. What worries me though is like this year it was just so crowded. We need to figure it, you know, we need to really think about how we're going to do it for next year, because there's going to be more people, so therefore you want more space. I don't know how they're going to do that, to be honest, but we'll see. Just look at that sunset, eh? So I hope tomorrow is going to be a nice day. Really hoofing it down there. That was my fault, Toby. Well, here we are. Alright, Dave. It's been good having you on board. Have a good evening. Catch up with you later on. I don't know if you can hear them birds or not. So we're here at the pier tower. Well, we've done 6.86 mile. So I know that's going to be 7 mile by the time I get home. I could push the boat out for another mile or so if I wanted. But to be honest, I think I've done all right. We did a mile this morning because I wanted to get back to really blitz that video editing, which I've done. There was no way I was going to make up 12 mile in the evening. I kind of knew that. But last night we did 13 mile, so it's going to work out yesterday and today. 12 mile a day. Who knows what we'll do tomorrow. Hi Mark. See, it's all quiet, it's all dead. Out for heroes up there. Well folks, at this point I'm going to make my way home. I'm going to see what my old Duchess has to say. Last night she were watching us. Don't know if she's going to watch me tonight or not. It's alright mate, don't worry, don't worry. It wouldn't hurt you anyhow. How's that? £3 a pint. I don't drink, but that does strike me as being cheap. See, the old town centre's dead. With no holiday makers. So everything's dead. This used to be a Bucky's, but we closed down before around about COVID and never reopened. So we're now down to one Bucky's shop. Corals. Well, Thomas, you'll know where we are now, I'm sure of it. Hiya. Look, pussycat. Hiya. Well, here we are. Well, folk, it just remains for me and Toby. Oh, he's a swine. There he is. It just remains. Come here, Toby. Right, good boy. It just remains for me and Toby to say thank you very much for coming on this wonderful walk. I've enjoyed your company, especially those, you know, who've contributed, like you've liked, you've commented, you've shared, and you've subscribed, and that is what it's all about. So I'd just like to thank everybody just for coming along, really. So I'm just going to say good night, and I'll see you on the next one.